Let's go, Ron. are here. Oh, hey, what the camera's doing? My light. I always forget my light. All right. And this thing. Go. It did it again. It did it yesterday, too. I wish I could show this to you. For some reason, when I turn off NVIDIA broadcasts, when I close it, or not, I don't close it, I just minimize it, so I don't know why it does this. But for some reason, every time I turn on my computer in the morning, it resets the settings from remove the background to blur it. And so I turn on NVIDIA broadcast, and it just blurs the background, and I have to go in and change it manually. It doesn't remember anything. I don't know why. It doesn't just remember what I want it to say. Okay, we need Chrome to come up here. That's Chrome's. There you are. But we'll get this all undone here. I've got this set weird because it was a Baldur's Gate map. There we go. We'll set it like this so I'm not sitting over the top of it. We can see everything. All right, here we go. It's an hour long. Oh, man. Better be some cool stuff in here. How am I doing? Hold up. What am I doing on Okay, we're good. Let's go. I'll move this around a little bit. Oh, hold on. You can't hear it. We need to do this. Also very loud. Should be good. Should be able to hear it fine. Mario Kart right away. This doesn't look 1080. Impression looks terrible. Okay, the cool thing here is that I can pause this. So I can look at stuff. These are all new levels, and they're quite a bit more intricate looking. There's a lot more detail. I'm happy to see that the parts aren't weird or anything. It looks like essentially just more Mario Kart 8, which is good. Mario Kart 8 was very good. I'm not happy with this still. We'll just do full screen. I can't make up my mind. That's good enough. Mario Kart World. Oh, okay. That is self-explanatory then. An open world Mario Kart.
Hello, everyone. I'm
Hell
Koichi
yeah.
Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
I'm all for
I'm
it.
the producer for Nintendo Switch 2. I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
Well, you already said. It's going to be open world. I'm assuming that you get like an open world to drive around in, and then you can go into races?
Welcome to this vast world.
Or is it like
Kart
dots
races
that
are
you...
held throughout various regions that span the globe.
That was already a thing.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Oh. Yeah, so you're like, this looks like open world driving around, not in a race. And huge
And in
races.
this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
Sweet.
But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
Wow. All right.
Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
Wow. Oh, man, we're going to be playing this,
There are multiple checkpoints along the way.
you know, in 10 years when I have money.
The placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
It's very likely I won't be able to play this for some time because I can't afford a new console. I have no money.
You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam. By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you. You can also go for scenic drives with friends.
Yes.
And even take photos together at different locations.
I am so for this. I'm a big, long-time Mario Kart player. I've been playing all of them.
Starts here.
My dad and I used to play the Super Nintendo one all the time.
The game launches on the same day as Nintendo
Like every day.
Switch 2. More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout for more information in the future.
I've actually never played Double Dash, believe it or not.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details
Your
in the
coat's
future,
too big,
so
my
we
dude.
hope you're looking forward to it.
Looks a little large on you.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of
Relax,
Nintendo Switch
brother.
2.
You're a stick.
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2.
All right.
And on the right Joy-Con 2,
The
we have the
rounder.
new C button. Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
What does the C button do? What does it do? What it does? I'm not digging the new controllers. That it looks so weird.
Still ahead of all of you guys.
Is it a communicate button?
That was me.
Chat button? It's Discord.
Wait, no.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Oh.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for
Chat
Nintendo
button.
Switch 2.
It's Discord.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
You just had to deal with your screen not being full screen anymore. That looks really annoying, I'm gonna say.
While using the Game
Why
Chat
can't it just be
feature,
connected in the
Your
background?
voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind.
I really, really hope that it's not stuck like that, and you can
Pick up
full
your
screen
speaking
it.
voice clearly, even from a distance.
Look at this. Jump on here.
Which means it picks up everything.
Let's keep going. It's coming. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a boat?
Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's
It's yours.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job, good job.
There we go. There
I'm not seeing a full screen button anywhere.
we go.
you can also share your
Look
game
how
screen.
low the frame rate is for all of the share screens. Look at that.
Oh,
Look at that. Look how bad that
Feature
is.
in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open
Yeah, I really don't see a full screen option.
the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job, good job.
There we go. There we go.
So look how low the
you
frame
can
rate
also
is.
share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that guy?
Oh my god.
They can do that?
Can do it? You guys, I just did it.
It's so shit. Look at it.
Shoot.
Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it.
That's awful. Oh my god.
Okay.
Man, if I was creating that, I would be like, we gotta fix this. It's not acceptable. That frame rate is
It's so
terrible.
hard, right? It's tough.
Oh wow. I'm like in the sky right here.
Just lower the resolution.
Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Make it a little tiny. Why does it need to be?
That's so cute. So cute.
If a goddamn GIF
You
can
can
be
adjust the size
60
of your
frames,
game
so
screen.
can that. 30 frames would be fine. 25 would be fine. That's like 8.
Go.
That's really bad.
Or expand another friend's game screen.
Oh yes, because we can watch it at 1 frame per minute. Oh,
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
oh god. It's this. Here's the giant bezel, the low frame rate.
Wall ride.
So everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I
Sort
know
of.
where you are. I think I know where you are. Wait.
Okay, I think
Hold on, go back.
Oh, I think
This controller is different. Did they make a new Pro controller for the Switch 2? I hope that the original Pro controller connects.
I think I know where you are. I think I know where you are. Wait.
okay.
That looks like a new controller.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay.
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button.
Yeah, you
With
said
the
that.
C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
It's a chat button.
Really cool. Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back, yeah?
Okay, for sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this. By connecting this camera to the system,
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
It comes with a camera, and it's
Yo.
equally terrible.
Hi. How's everyone doing? Good.
you can appear on screen and video chat
It
while
is
playing a
actually
game.
kind of nice that they do this. They're doing an auto cut. How it trims your U with no, how it simulates a green screen. As the frame rate's pretty low and it's all garbly and crap looking, but I happen to know that from all the NVIDIA options on OBS that this is a pretty heavy thing to ask for a computer to do. To have the graphics card simulating a green screen.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
So
Good.
that is pretty cool.
Here's
That's just
how
pretty
it works
nice.
With just the camera feed.
There you go. I bet you like
Can
that.
you wait for me?
The camera's pretty
Please
garbage,
look
but
forward to games which use your camera
actually,
feed like
it kind of almost looks like the camera is all right. But it depends a lot on the person's lighting, and the compression might not be all that great. Like it looks like it just destroys the video to get it sent through. They're trying to send through the tiniest video file.
You like
Can
that?
you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Oh.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, that
wait.
looks good.
Go
That
left.
looks
Go
good.
left.
That's cool. I like that.
Go a little more this way.
Using Game Chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites.
Yeah, that's cool.
Decide your own rules.
It's
for a
Discord,
retro
so,
game
yeah.
competition.
The Switch has Discord
Or
on it.
hold a sports competition between families. All together,
Yeah, this is so
anytime,
funny.
Anywhere.
They advertise the whole
Game
thing
chat.
as if we've never seen any of this before, and it's like they have to go through the whole process of explaining like what everything is. You get to share your camera and share your thing. They could have just said it has Discord now, and then we would have been like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, we understand. But they had to talk about it as if
In
it took them
developing
20
Game Chat,
minutes to
our
say
goal
it has
was for you
Discord
to
on it.
Enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place.
It's like they just discovered the internet.
The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will
A
be
Switch
available
2
on the
camera
same
that
day as Switch 2.
it doesn't look all that great. I gotta be honest. It's
A Nintendo
it's kind of
Switch
ugly.
Online membership will be required to use Game Chat. However, since we'd like
Why?
as many people as possible
Server
to
use, I
experience
guess?
Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try it out. Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
Yeah. Okay. That
I'd like to
prevents people
introduce
from
another
like
new experience you can share with
getting
family
online and
friends.
like just doing dick pics to kids. and shit like that.
On Nintendo Switch, even
Screwed
if you
up
just have
people.
one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo
I just
Switch
like
2,
imagine the nightmare
you can play together
scenarios.
locally
Like, oh
on multiple
no.
systems using just one game with Game Share. As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time. Game Share
Neat.
also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use
It's
it with
about
friends via
time.
Game Chat, which we showed
Because
earlier.
it's like because this is what this is right here is this is the digital age that we live in right now. This is what's normal. And in order to play with all your friends together, everybody has to acknowledge what's normal and kind of go along with it. Back in the day, we had a console with 4 ports and 4 controllers. All of the kids got off the bus, they went inside the house and played games together. I sat down and played a game, and if I wanted my friend to join me, it was as simple as going, here's a controller. And then we were playing together. I didn't have to say, like, I've got an extra controller and I've got the game and it's a 2-player game, but, like, do you own the game too? I can't give you this controller and let you play unless you also own the game. You know how ridiculous that is? And that's where we've been forever, where it's like, I can't play with you unless you also own the game. And it's like, that's really annoying. And then here we are. Now I can buy the game and play with friends just because I say so. They have to have a console, which makes sense because you're probably not playing in the same house anyway, but
And you
it's a
can
step
use
in the
it with
right
friends via
direction.
Game Chat, which we showed earlier. Game Share can only be used with compatible games. This feature
Which
is
are the
planned for
worst of
several
them.
titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch.
Clubhouse games.
Game
My
Share
God.
support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Cool. So you don't have to do
Please take a
that slide thing that gets down in there. I always felt that the rails were kind of cheesy feeling. They kind of
7.9
felt like they're gonna
inches,
break.
Switch 2 has a bigger
never
built-in
did.
screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same.
That's good. It was
With
nice and thin
approximately
before. It
double
was
the
all right.
pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
1080p screen. Wow. It's small though, so it's whatever.
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing
You'll
for
never see
smoother
that.
gameplay in supported titles.
Although 120 frames on
The
1080
LCD
is pretty
screen
nice. It's
more
pretty good.
vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast
Oh.
between light and dark areas of the images.
I don't have HDR on my rig. I bought my monitors
All-new
before that was a thing.
Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system.
Forever.
Detach your
Once you
controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
How does that work? It was a magnet.
The
Electromagnet?
SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
Which we try not to do.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
Okay. That was an issue. They were pretty tiny.
Each
Mouse
Joy-Con
control.
2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls. By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
You don't want them to be balanced. You want that mid to
It has a
be
built-in microphone,
low.
so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat. It also
Anytime.
uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly. Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
They got some experience with that now. The DS did that. Wow. Left and right stereo.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this.
I wonder how
In
that
addition
hinge
to
works.
the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
Awesome. So you can charge and have an
Handy
accessory.
for connecting a USB-C
Yep.
camera or charging in tabletop mode.
Yeah. Thanks for finally acknowledging common sense.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch, for storing your game downloads, save data, and more.
And more.
Reading and writing data is also faster. Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable
Aw,
up to
they didn't-
4K resolution for compatible games.
They didn't really redesign the
HDR
dock.
is also supported in TV mode.
Wow, 4K output.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep
They
performance
updated it,
stable.
but they didn't change a lot. It's rounder, it's got a Ethernet and a fan.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
I would have hoped so. It's still called a Switch. A Switch squared.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself.
What's with this dude's get up?
This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
Is this like a fashion thing? I
Exclusive
don't
to
know.
Nintendo
His,
Switch 2.
his clothes are way too big on him. It looks bizarre.
I'm standing over here. Okay,
What's this?
everyone, join me inside the game. There are a lot
this-
of question mark icons here. Let's examine them.
Joy-Con 2.
This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system.
And what, it
Magnetic
like pulls them
circuit is
away?
formed between them, so they won't easily detach.
Okay, they're not actually touching.
Through
That's cool.
examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2.
That's a little bit annoying, I'm going to say, because
By combining
before with the
mouse
Joy-Con,
controls
you
and
were free to
gyroscopes,
keep it
things like this
wherever.
are possible.
and now you have to keep it on the
There are secrets
surface,
to discover, even as you're
which
playing
has a
mini games and tech demos.
strange implications with playing on a desk
Some
or
of
on
the
a couch,
secrets
which
range
is
from the unique
basically
features of the
everywhere you
system
play.
to tiny details you
Yeah, I'm thinking about this now and thinking about the mouse thing, and it's like if I was playing right now, I had the Switch 2 out, and I had my controller, and I was leaning back and playing, and it said, "Okay, use the mouse controls." I'd be like, "Oh shit, I gotta move stuff around. I gotta make room for my mouse." And then if I was on the couch, same thing. I'm sitting here playing with my Switch 2 controller, blah blah blah, and it's like, "Okay, use the mouse," and they're like, "I don't have a surface anywhere," and I gotta like lean forward onto the coffee table and like use it weird. I don't know if that's necessarily going to be a great thing that's going to be used all that much. You can really only use the mouse function when you're sitting at an open hard surface that's ready for it. Like most times that you're playing the Switch, you're going to be in a chair or on a couch or on a desk that has
might
keyboard
not
and
notice
mouse and stuff in
until
the
they're
way.
pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please
course
check
it
it
will.
out if you're interested.
That's a cash grab right there. Because after a few months go by and everybody learns everything about the Switch, this is completely redundant. The only reason why this exists is because they know that everybody is hungering for knowledge, and so they put all the knowledge in a nice, neat little package out there and then charge for it. If you want to learn everything yourself right now, you can pay us money, or you can just wait for the rumors to roll around, and after a few months, everyone will know everything anyway, and this game will be useless. But until then, we're going to make some more money.
Now,
Which,
I'd like
their
to share
business,
some more
so whatever.
information regarding
Don't buy that
Nintendo
game.
Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles.
Okay.
It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but
It's
now
exactly
red,
the same.
and it has much faster.
Oh, they're
read
red.
speeds. Next up is additional storage.
You guys
Switch
remember
2
the
will
red
only work
SNES
with
cartridges?
micro
You find
SD
any of
express
those, you're
cards.
rich.
They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
Okay. Mario
Please note
brand.
that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Oh, only high
Additionally,
speed.
To transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you
Interesting.
can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more.
I'm going to assume that
We're also
there it is. I'm assuming that it doesn't come with one, and you need one in order to use the red means go. Yes, it does. Hey, Jimbo. But I'm assuming that that the card can't be. It's not going to come with it, and since it requires that you have the high speed one, you're going to have to buy that additionally. So it's whatever the price of the console is on top of the high speed SD card that you'll probably have to buy separately. And then yes, there is the new Switch 2 Pro controller. That makes sense actually now that I think of it, because it's going to have that C button.
releasing
I
a
wonder if you
new
can use
Pro
the original
controller.
Switch controller.
It has
the
a
original
C
Pro.
button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign.
They didn't
existing
make
button
them
controls.
Z.
In
I guess the
addition,
Z is
an audio
R
jack
and L,
has been
whatever.
added. We've
G
introduced
buttons.
a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official
All right.
Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo
Ask the
Switch
developer
2.
why.
We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
Never.
Nintendo Switch
comes
2
out tomorrow.
launches on June 5th. We're
June
very much looking
5th.
forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait
Wow.
just a bit longer.
Okay. We only got like 3
Now-
months or something.
Broadly speaking,
I'm absolutely not going to be able
Nintendo Switch
to buy
2,
one.
You can play
No
three
way.
types of games.
Ah,
First type is
that
Nintendo
sucks.
Switch 2 games. These
I don't
games
know.
take
I might not
advantage
even
of
get
the
one for a
performance and
long time.
features of Switch 2.
I have no money.
The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch.
And my household as a
Nintendo
whole
Switch
doesn't
2 edition games
bring
are
in
the
enough
third
money
type.
to be like, yeah, let's throw $500 on a
Some
console.
games that were released on Switch will receive
It's not
upgraded
gonna
versions
happen.
that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a
Oh,
look.
what's the difference? Jamboree's fun.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2.
Is it now?
Upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls,
I hope so.
audio recognition, more expressive rumble,
Expressive rumble.
and gameplay that uses a camera accessory.
Yeah, they got to bring in
of
all
which
the
can be
new
accessed on
stuff.
Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario
I'm
Party
expecting
mode.
that camera thing to be so
With a
jank.
single
It's the
camera,
people
up
like
to
the
4 players can join the
the
festivities.
worst lighting.
You'll be able to see each other's faces.
The camera
as
can't
you
even
play,
make out, like,
so
what-
you can experience all the
what's going
reactions
on.
and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online. Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the
Bowser
live player team
Live.
wins.
Did you
Bowser
guys
will bring you
know
on
that
stage
Bowser's a
too.
vocalist?
Hit blocks to collect
I mean, he
those
has got a-
coins.
He sings in the movie.
Guide an RC car with your voice.
Peaches, Peaches.
Go. And compete in other mini games using full body movement and sound.
Some of this looks so
Finally,
cringe.
take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off.
Let's go
Use mouse
on.
controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster.
Got your bumps and rumbles right here.
When you enter a pipe, a mini game will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy
Wow.
the thrill of these intuitive mini games. How quickly
Intuitive.
can you reach the station?
You're
From
great.
mini games that use a camera, the built-in microphone,
I will give them
mouse
one thing.
controls, and
What they've implemented here isn't necessarily the coolest idea or the most intelligent idea or the most innovative idea, but it is a collection of things that give them a whole new platform of outlets for things to add to games. Because now they can go back and redo basically everything and add voice controls and all of the mouse controls and everything like that. We can do it all over again.
Rumble, the biggest party yet.
And
is
so they've
getting
kept
even
themselves
bigger.
busy is what's
Super
going on
Mario
here.
Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
It's a
plus
self-sufficient
Jamboree TV launches
system
on
they
Nintendo
have for
Switch
themselves.
2, July 24th. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade
They don't need to think
Nintendo
about
Switch 2
new
edition
titles
plus
or
Jamboree TV
IPs.
by purchasing an upgrade
You just
pack.
you come out with a new gimmick, new hardware, and then you do
Please
it all
look
over
forward
again.
to a new Mario Party experience where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue.
Yeah, that's the
presenting some
new-
more
new
Nintendo
experience.
Switch 2 edition games.
Whole new experience.
Nintendo
Oh.
Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath
Oh.
of the Wild and The Legend of
Everyone's
Zelda
got to
Tears of the
rebuy
Kingdom
these now.
feature enhanced
So we got high frame
resolution
rate?
and frame rates.
Oh God!
Also support HDR.
Which
makes
we
the
could do that
image
on the
more
PC, but
vibrant. So you can play with smoother, higher.
it looks like the
definition graphics.
emulator version now.
Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes.
Zelda Note, like
This
music
new
notes,
feature
or
can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart
after you
devices.
buy it.
It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of
Service.
these titles.
Means it costs
For
money.
example, it can help guide you to various locations, like
What?
shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance
That's the
activated.
map genie map. What the hell?
Proceed north.
That's just the map genie map. They just robbed it from IGN.
Or you can share your creations using
The hell?
QR codes and send them to another player to create in their
We noticed you guys were using Discord and Map Genie, and so we just put those in there as our own. Look what we've designed. Wow.
We hope these
You've
features will make
successfully
your
ripped
adventures
off
even
everything
more
around
enjoyable.
you. So that is literally the emulator on the PC experience with the high frame rate and the HDR and all that, with with the map with Map Genie and Discord. It's literally what it is.
We hope these
It's
features
we
will
had exactly this same experience already. They've just taken it from everybody and packaged it in one thing and given it with their own label.
Adventures even more enjoyable.
You just ripped off Discord, you ripped off IGN, you ripped off Map Genie, you ripped off this thing, and it's like, look at our updates. It's like, it is nice that it's all in one spot, but like,
you'll be able to enjoy an additional
I could
story
see that this isn't new.
exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2
They've just been paying
along
attention to
with
what we've been
improved graphics
to like the
and
meta.
frames.
They've adopted the meta,
This story takes place in the Forgotten Land,
which isn't
you
bad.
instruct
It's not bad. I'm just
power
kind of laughing at it.
that's causing some mysterious changes.
So there's not going to be any
We hope
new
you're
Switch
looking forward
titles.
to Kirby's new adventure.
You're just going to come up with a whole bunch of updates for the other ones.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
I wonder if anybody's going to buy both of them. Collectors, maybe. Well, that's
In
dumb
addition
because
to
I
standard
would if I had the money.
You can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2.
I would probably buy Metroid Prime 4 for the regular
Plus,
Switch
you
and
can
never open it.
explore the immersive world
Play the
in
second one.
4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120 frames per second. Choose from
4K
these two
60.
modes, both of which support HDR, based on your preference and playstyle.
Probably stick with 1080 at that size of a
Plus,
screen, but when you're playing at 4K,
Pokemon
you
Legends
don't want
ZA,
you don't
which
want a
is scheduled
1080
to launch
screen,
later this
1080
year,
output on a
will not
4K
only
screen.
receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well.
Is this Arceus? The Legend.
By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
I don't know. I've heard some shitty reviews
The
about
Nintendo
that.
Switch 2 edition games
That
you
being
just
said, though, I have heard that Pokemon Arceus, I think it's the one that's before Legends, was actually really good. I just didn't think anything of it because Sword was underwhelming.
will be available as both physical and
And so I
digital
just kind of ignored the one after that. But apparently, Arceus is pretty good.
And if you already
If that's
own
even
the
what
Nintendo
it's called, I
Switch
can't
version of the
remember.
game,
I could be saying
you
that
can
wrong.
play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Oh,
We hope you're looking
good.
forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
That's really good. Let me tell you why that's really good. This is why. These are all big titles. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Like every single one of those. There's no like filler games in those. Those are all big mainstream games. And I do not want to have to rebuy all of them all over again.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a look.
I don't buy physical games that are not worth it. I just download them. Little games and little game to me is like Stardew Valley or like Ori. Like any of those not mainstream Nintendo games I have as a download copy, but basically every mainstream Nintendo game that are all I bought all of them physical. Metroid, Zelda, Mario, and all the big ones. That looks tedious. See here, you're gonna have to play this game at a Surface. I'm gonna call it right now. Is Nintendo going to release the laptop mouse Surface, like Mouse Surface Pro or something? So it's a lap board that you can put on, like a Nintendo brand lap board for the mouse to slide around on, so you can use it on a couch. They are all about their accessories. Wheelchair sports. Wow. I mean, the wheelchairs look pretty dope, to be honest. Although, these things must, if in real life, these tilted ones like this must have crazy wear on the inside of these wheels. All of that pressure on the inside. You got to rotate those wheels a lot. The camber. The stance on my wheelchair. They are showing this a lot. I think we got the idea of what it was in the first minute. Yep, that's a game. It's a game
In
that
Drag and
exists.
Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls. Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
I have long observed the lands between. This world is in dire need of repair.
Elden Ring on the Switch?
You can see them, can't you?
I think it already is. I just don't
Rays of
think about it.
grace that guide you through your burden.
Does anybody play Elden Ring on the Switch? That just sounds like a nightmare. I'm sorry, it's a PC game. Like,
I have no doubt.
you can play it on the Xbox and the PlayStation as well. But
May you take the throne.
well, I'm gonna double back on that actually. FromSoft games are very console friendly.
I'm from Supergiant Games, here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Never
The
played
first
it.
ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick
Everyone.
up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
皆さんこんにちは。カプコンの中
Is that frog?
我々がお届けするタイトルは
Capcom
6です。
Street Fighter 6で
は
す。
もちろん、任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した Years 1-2 Fighters Edition の2バージョンを、さらにゲームと連動するアミーボとアミーボカードも一緒にスイッチ2の発売日にお届けします。お楽しみに。
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety
Arsenal
mechanism
boot.
confirmed. All
Some Arsenal
operate
boots.
At normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment,
Well,
and money. I'm for sale,
arsenal.
and you're buying.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome!
This
It looks cool. It also looks exceedingly weeb. So
The Trinitas.
there's been other games that have been potentially very cool, but they're too anime.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart!
All children, bring hope to our lives.
Demon. Oh, that's Ex Machina. I've never actually played that.
Hey,
That's not the first
Joseph
one.
Fares from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who
Why I've
writes
never
sci-fi,
played it.
and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this, if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
It does look great.
At EA Sports, we're bringing
Oh,
fans
no.
together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
All right. Well, with what that means, I'm going to play that again. Actually, listen to very carefully what I'm going to hear versus what they say here. What I'm interpreting
EA
here.
Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform.
So what that was is forget sports. Forget the content of what they're talking about there. It's what they said between the lines right there is the Nintendo Switch is now a viable platform for basically everything. It doesn't matter if it's a racing game, a sports game. It's got enough power and enough capabilities now that all is good. It's all going to be. There's not going to be like we're leaving the era finally of the the whatever is on Nintendo is going to be just like a watered down mess, and everything else is going to be shiny and nice. It's just going to be like, if there's a Madden game, it looks the same on all the consoles now. It's just the same exact game that's made for all of them. It's not like the Switch version is going to be like super garbage and crap. It's still going to be 4K. It's still going to be 1080, 120 frames. You're still going to have all the nice shaders and textures and everything like that, just like it is on the PlayStation. You're probably going to have like maybe PS5, PS4 graphics, PS5 graphics. Maybe not PS5, PS4 graphics. It's there. It's kind of like it's good enough. It's plenty. And so what that said to me, why there was like there's Madden is coming, and so there's this other thing. There's a whole list of things that companies have, and they're presenting it saying like this is going to be on the Switch and this is going to be on the Switch. And the reason why they're saying that is because it's now a viable platform. And so where this comes, other things will come with it. I think that this is going to be exciting. We're going to finally end of this like stupid watered down Nintendo thing.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
I can't speak for Nintendo titles themselves because Nintendo obviously has their own habits for creating things, but it looks like some of the other companies that make like a third-party title, it won't be different for the Switch than it will be for the PlayStation or the Xbox.
I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts
Like Elden Ring. You'll just be able to play Elden Ring on the Switch.
with enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions.
See, like Hogwarts, it just looks like the normal PC game with the graphics turned down slightly.
And the new mouse controls
Which is
on
no
Switch
different than playing on a PC that's not state of the art. Lots of people play on medium graphics.
2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure.
So the Switch 2 is essentially like a decent PC. Like it's a pretty good PC.
Launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Like a really, really good laptop. THPS 3 and 4, I want Underground. Give me Underground. I want Underground 1 and 2. That was so good. Underground 2 was so fun. The whole process of going through the career of becoming a professional skateboarder from nothing it was a really fun story. Really cool. You become the ultimate skateboarder and you're like meeting up with all the big dudes. I still have my board. I used to skate a lot. A lot. That was my whole world. There wasn't even video games. Everything, every day, all day long was skateboarding.
Hello, this is
for years.
Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We are bringing
Not
our
anymore.
flagship
Now it hurts to
title,
fall down.
Hitman World of Assassination to Nintendo Switch 2. As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish.
You wanted something really funny? Check this out. Here's all the Hitman games. Here's a trilogy. And I have another one over there. And I have multiple on console. I've never played. I've never played a Hitman game ever. My parents bought me this a long time ago, and my computer couldn't run it.
Our ever-expanding
I still
game
haven't
will
played
release
them.
on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar
It's a stream
agent to
game
the
someday. We can play those on stream. I've never played them. I like sneaky games too. Bond? We updating
James
GoldenEye?
The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Is that a new title, or are you gonna update old ones?
Light and shadow that never fades is reborn. Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition.
Final Fantasy. Another game that I haven't played very much of. I played 3, and I think that's it.
To build out your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features.
I do like RPGs,
And all
I mean, I put ridiculous amounts of hours into Baldur's Gate and
Square Enix
Skyrim and RuneScape.
Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster.
I have
Luxembourg as a
over 25,000 hours on my account on RuneScape. I love RPGs, but I've never played Final Fantasy. Don't like turn-based, so I know that doesn't apply to all of them, but Yakuza.
1988年東京と大阪
ディレクトカットです
歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦が勃発。伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください。発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ日です。今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期
Is
待
it
ください。
a beat 'em up or it's all cutscenes in one? It looks like a fighting game or a beat 'em up. I wasn't sure.
But for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Are they going to save all the good, juicy stuff for the end? Zelders?
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose.
Yep.
A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call
Why's your voice so low?
the imprisoning war.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then that must mean this really is the past.
Yes, she did that in the game. Oh my. Are you playing as Rauru? So they're making a new... It's a new Zelda game. It's just not a Zelda game. It's a game with Zelda in it. Oh, it's Hyrule Warriors. Okay, yeah, that explains. Age of Imprisonment. Did we ever get Hyrule Warriors? I swear, there was something weird about that other one that was like only in Japan or something. It's,
That was
It's Ninja Gaiden? I think it's Ninja Gaiden.
Warriors Age of Imprisonment.
But it's Zelda.
It's being
No, ads are going to
developed
start in a
by
second.
Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo.
I'll pause it. I'll let ads run.
We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the imprisoning war.
I gotta go get something to eat anyway.
Which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online. You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2. And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can
If you
enjoy
pay
a
us
new
even more
membership
money.
benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
No.
Nintendo Switch Online
He didn't hold the
Plus
button down
expansion
and do the
pack will be
baby
getting
one.
A new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube, originally
Why?
released in 2001. Here are the titles that
Wait. Why would you... What? Why would you do that? You're gonna some of the retro games will only work on the Why would you limit that? All the retro games should all work on the Switch 1.
that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon comes
All right, ads are going to start in a second. I'm going to go get some food. I'll let ads run so I don't miss anything, and I will be right back. Just give me like 2 or 3 minutes, and we'll get back onto this thing. I just don't want ads to interrupt anything, so I'm just going to let them do their thing, and then I'll be right back. Get the music back here. Mixer. There we go. Yeah, okay. I'm sitting on my... I went and grabbed some food. Crows, what's up?
Life through
Back to our
Celsius.
thingy.
Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail
It's
on an
mysterious.
adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Transcending history and
The
lore,
Wind Waker.
a tale of
Not a
souls and
Wind Waker.
swords eternally retold. In this 3D, weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with different
Weapons-based
weapons.
fighting
And Link
game.
from the Legend of Zelda
And
series
Link.
enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2. Experience
It's
a
news
world of
all
white
over
knuckle
again.
Racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour.
F-Zero,
30
technically.
machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races. Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero GX.
Story mode.
In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online. Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases.
There's no friends in F-Zero.
You can
Only
also check the controls for
enemies.
each title and customize them to your liking.
That's more that you can do
More
from
titles will
in the
be
past.
added
It's
in the
good.
future.
I would hope so.
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack launches the same day as the hardware's release.
Ah,
And a dedicated controller designed
Ah,
after the original
it's hard as
GameCube
fuck.
controller will also be released. It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to
Mm.
quickly access Game Chat.
that seems like it's out of the way.
Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online
Oh
members,
no, my water's
will
over
also
there.
be available the
Ugh.
same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
That's a nice package. You want to buy it?
Whether
and
you're
just put it
familiar
on the
with
shelf.
the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo
Gasp.
GameCube, Nintendo Classics. Of course, you can continue to play select games from the
course.
systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2.
OG Game
Okay,
Boy, where it
let's
all
see some more
began.
games from our publishing and development partners.
I actually think I played the NES before the original Game Boy, but we had both. They weren't mine, but they were around. I could play them. Wow. That is exceedingly Japanese. Of humor and friendship. Delta Rune. What is this? Indie looking. It does look like something that someone would play on Twitch. It's loud, Jesus.
Hi, I'm Randy
Hi.
from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo
Never played
Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons. We're still in
I can't think of any reasons why I haven't played this, though.
Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch.
I do
in
like looter shooters.
2025.
That's
We'll
the
be
only
sharing
thing
a
that I
lot of
liked
game
about.
in the months
Well, not
ahead.
the only
And
thing, but
there's more from 2K on the way.
that's why I like Cyberpunk, because I like the loot and shoot.
We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's
No one plays
Civilization
Civ
7.
anymore. I'm sorry.
In Civ 7, you'll establish
You-
an
you-
empire and guide your people throughout the
You're
ages
not
of
doing
history.
well with the Civ, my dudes.
With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy
You
a
kinda
more
lost it
intuitive
a while
gameplay
ago.
experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade.
That's some
We
intense
have
gaming right
even
there.
more news from 2K.
No way.
Hi, I'm Lionel
Even
Bates,
more.
And I'm Ben Bishop. Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch
Oh,
2.
wonderful.
Plus NBA 2K as well. We can't wait to see you in the ring. And on the court.
Why wouldn't they?
kids find this old tattered map. Off they went, armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack
4
of
kids. Next.
Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees. Awesome! You nailed it! Hook, line, and sinker.
I've actually come to think of this. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. This is crazy. It's all of a sudden, it might just be me, but like wow. These last couple of videos have been way louder than everything else.
Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time for home.
But I've been seeing a serious lack of farming games, despite the jokes.
From Dodge Roll.
Is that really an ideal setup?
From Dodge Roll.
Go back. I'm trying to pause the game. Pause the video.
Hi.
It's just 2 giant ass. Those are like 42-inch screens. 45s.
I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
That's interesting. Just 2 right on top of each other. That's weird.
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
Enter the Gungeon 2.
Dodge countless bullets and
really?
the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style.
Wow. Look at that.
Fan favorite elements to return.
That's
We're
crazy.
working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
That's a crazy difference. That was a little tease that they gave. Hey, look what we're doing. Enter the Gungeon. I haven't played Enter the Gungeon, but I do know that it's fun. I've watched it. Is this what is this? It's the Chibi No Man's Sky online. Star Seeker. It's Astroneer Expeditions. It's Astroneer.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time. Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, I rest my case. This is exactly what I said earlier, is that now the Switch is powerful enough that basically all the games are going to be able to be on it. And the Switch is basically now just kind of like a mid-range computer. So it's no different than you're like the budget PC gamer that's got like a 330 series card and you're kind of playing games on medium. That's what the Switch is now. Which means that everything is going to be able to be on it. Look at that. That's the Nintendo.
You can transport yourself to the city of
That's crazy. I just want to take a moment to reflect on the fact that I was in junior high. Well, I was in junior high when the Game Boy Advance came out. And I was super excited to have the power of the Super Nintendo in my pocket. I was so happy that I could pull out a game that was equal to Super Metroid, and I could play Metroid Fusion and Advance Wars and all these things. Morning, Chaozu, hello. But I was just so excited to have a Super Nintendo in my pocket, and now look at this. Look at where we are. Look where we've
Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories.
I never did the
Cyberpunk
DLC for Cyberpunk.
Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
こんにちは、スクエアエニックスの浜口です。
おはようございます。
Nintendo Switch 2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。本作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いただきます。
Oh, that looks like fun, actually. That's not turn-based. I don't know anything about Final Fantasy.
ぜひご期待ください。
Cloud's in it. Tifa's in it. I know about Tifa. Note song confirmed. Well, not confirmed. We already know it exists, but Stuksong mentioned. You play a Magic Baby? 2-Point Museum. Wild Hearts. I don't know what that is. Looks like Monster Hunter. Witchbrook. Which brook is that again? Puyo Puyo Tetris? What? There's too many. Beat 'em up. Marvel beat 'em up. Star Wars that no one cares about because it's probably crap. It's Ubisoft garbage. I've finished 3. Played Final Fantasy 3 all the way through on the DS. I don't really remember it, but it was fun enough that I did enjoy it all the way through. Reanimal, what is that? Fortnite, that's some brand new game I've never heard of. Ridge Racer, hell yeah. Pulling out the classic for the Ridge Racer. I used to play that a lot. I'm big into racing games. They're not very stream friendly. I like arcade racers. I play Need for Speed, Heat, and Mario Kart quite a lot.
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners. Please take a look.
From the partners? Resident? No.
I give you.
We're going to be playing spoopy games, Chaozu. We're going to be playing something scary. I don't know what it is yet. I've been feeling something spoopy.
I give you my life. Turn
It looks kind of Elden Ringy, all kind of Resident Evil-y.
and transport him to a night of moonlight.
It also looks new.
Humanity's very dusk.
I should make a bowl of cereal. I'm eating bean and beef burritos. I was right. I guessed right. FromSoft. Is this a new title? No way. Did they sleep? You slept all day. FromSoft is extremely efficient. Whatever they've got going on, like when they release a title, the next one's already halfway done, and they just they're doing this like title working and releasing at the same time, and they're very whatever they've got going on, they've got it figured out. It's like every other year there's a whole new game. And it takes longer than that to make a game, so it's like they've got have 3 rotations or something. Are they partnering out and contracting out a lot? Whatever it is, whatever they're doing. Booba! Froggo had Booba!
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to
Or the Miltopia, whatever.
I pray that you are able, carrier
Oh.
of blood.
T-Rex mode. You got T-Rex arms and T-Rex leg.
The moon tears will flow for one, and one alone.
Blood. A whole new title. And is that exclusive? Might be. It's the Rat Crow. Rat Raven. Only on Switch 2.
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software.
How?
We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game, so please check it out when it's available. That's all from our publishing and development partners. We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation. In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
I haven't seen any
We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're
Nintendo first-party titles that are new.
Next, please take a look at this.
Well, there's new Hyrule Warriors, but that's not really. It's not the same. There's new Mario Kart. The first thing they showed was new Mario Kart, which is actually really good looking. Kirby? Was it Kirby? Sounds like Kirby? Oh, that's Kirby. Now, is it Kirby or is it Smash? Kirby's not exceedingly cinematic. I'm all for it. That's why I guess this was Smash, because that's the way Smash looked. But this could be new Kirby, too. I really liked the last Kirby. I thought it was short, but very fun. Kirby racing game? Kirby open world with vehicles? Kirby Air Ride. Riders. Sounds like a racing game. Why would they come up with two? Why would they do that? Is it another racing game or not? What is that?
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game.
I see.
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders.
Three concerts are going to this year.
Sakurai. Next is our last trailer for today. Please take a look.
It's very interesting that they would release two arcade racers at almost the same time. Even if the other one's a remake. What in the world? Is this Mario? Looks Mario. Ingot Isle. Yes, looking more and more Mario-y. No? Donkey Kong. That's why it looked Mario. Same universe. Are we getting a new 3D Donkey Kong? Looks that way. He looks kind of different, though. The hell? You can... There's terrain? What? Oh man, that's... My OCD. I'm gonna have to level all the levels. I'll have to completely flatten every single thing just to see. This looks like it's gonna be fun. Solid Nintendo game. There's even classic side, yeah, looks classic DK, but also very Mario Odyssey. Ooh, banana. I don't like how cartoony he looks. He looks like he's from like a modern day Cartoon Network version of something that came out in the 90s. I don't like it. It's too juvenile. Nice grill. Bonanza. Nice, a new DK title. July.
There's a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong called
So it was.
Kong Bonanza.
I'm expecting everyone else to be in it.
Smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
An underground world. Right after we did the underground stuff in King Kong in a live action.
Watching so far.
Seeing it.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the
Regret having my
hardware
cereal.
options that
I
will be
wanted a different
available
one.
at launch. We'll
The
release
cereal
Nintendo
is
Switch 2,
inferior.
as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
I want to play Mario Kart World so bad.
For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
Later today.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's
Not
all
enough.
we have to share
More.
for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch.
Well, I'm going to have to
Very
wait
much
longer than
looking
that.
forward to
I don't have any
everyone
money.
being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
I just get to watch everybody
We
else that
appreciate
has
you
money.
joining us today. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Okay, that's it. Okay, I am going to go to the bathroom and take the dogs out real quick. So, yeah, I'm just going to be just for a quick minute, and then I'll be back and we're going to start Baldur's Gate. Do I want to do that? Hold on. Do I want to play Baldur's Gate? I kind of want to play Baldur's Gate because I'm in the middle of a bunch of stuff, but I'm all amped up from Nintendo stuff now. I kind of want to play my Switch. I don't know. I have a bunch of stuff that I could play. Play some Metroid. Could play. Oh. I'm in the middle of my my Baldur's Gate game, though. I'd like to keep going on that. But I've been playing it for days, though, so I don't know. What if I should just play kind of something else? I'm kind of feeling the Switch right now, to be honest. I do have some Mario Kart that I could play. You're so laggy. I'm dropping 0 frames. I don't know. It ain't me. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna take the dogs out. I'll be back in just a minute, just a couple minutes. Just give me a few, and we'll get back right to this. weird. All right. Oh, I forgot to get water. I gotta get some water. Okay, we're done with that. Thank you. Goodbye. I had to make my decision, though. I said that I was going to play more BG3 because that's what I was doing. I was imagining myself playing some BG3. Am I enjoying myself? There's still a lot of game to go. As opposed to... I have a few trophies to get in Mario Kart still. Could do some of that. What game's in the Switch? Ori. That's what's in here. I have the other Donkey Kong, the Wii one that was the Wii U one that was remade. What's it called? Freezy? What's it? Freeze, Tropical Freeze. That's what it is. Super Mario Bros. Wonder sucked. Odyssey was good. I haven't played that in a long time. I can play through that again. But Baldur's Gate also is different and new. Because I haven't played it through before. But there we go. We'll go over here. While we decide what to do. What is it? The Jibba Dog. Do we play the Switch? I'm kind of indecisive right now. I'm really in between. There's Metroid Dread as well. I could just play that's casually just play through Dread just for fun. I'm really indecisive. This is one of my problems as a streamer is I can't make up my own mind. I let the chat do it. And without a chat, I'm just kind of like, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I could play more BG3. Because that's what I said that I did in my announcements. But it's also reasonable to be excited about something that happened in the video and want to play something else. It's an emotional response. I could play Mario, or I could play... There wasn't really Metroid talked about other than Prime, and I don't have any way to stream the Prime games. I don't know. I might just get back into BG3. Just because it's going to be just easier to stay on track, but let's see, it's 1:30. We still got 4.5 hours. Could play a little bit of Mario Kart and then go to BG3. Man, I just shave. It's really bad. There's a new version of Broadcast available. No, we do not want to download that right now. No, thank you. I kind of want to do some Mario Kart. Mario Kart 8. We're going to do just a little bit. I don't know how long I'm going to play, but I am going to play some Mario Kart. I might only just do like an hour or two, and then go back to Baldur's Gate. There. All right, we'll go right that. And we got to go over to... Oh, we don't. No, it puts chapters in there. That's really awesome. Back to 16. That's the wrong controller. My goodness. We need to turn the virtual background back on. And where's my Switch thing? Is it game capture? Turn this on. I gotta turn this over. There. What's that? We want like the work game capture. They want us. No. It would be an image. It'd be a video source, video capture card. Well, bam. There it is. We got audio. Yes. There. Let's play some Mario Kart. All excited about Mario Kart World. I'm really, really excited about Mario Kart World. I want to play it really bad. I'm gonna play it for like hours and hours and hours and hours, just like days probably. All right, where do we have to do? We got. You can see here, I've got triple gold star on everything in 50cc, 100cc, and all the DLC, and 150cc and mirrored, and 200cc we're still working on. So I got the DLC, and I've been working on... I did the main game all the way through. I got 3 gold stars on every single race, and then the DLC I got, and we're working on that now. So I got 150cc, which is or mirrored, which is 150cc backwards, as you can see it. This is 150. Seems quiet. I only use Baby Bowser and that with the or Bowser Jr. I call him Baby Bowser. It's Bowser Jr. What about this? Away we go. We'll do a little bit of recording just in case. Who knows? Something magical might happen. You never know. Ampisters. There's audio pop every once in a while. I wonder what's that? That's coming off of the Switch. meters. Oh, the graph got me. I really want to know why there's like an audio pop going on. There's a crackle. It's getting more and more frequent by the minute. There's literally no reason for that to be happening. It's just the Switch. It's not even any kind of like crazy drivers or codecs or anything involved. It's just the Switch plugged into an HDMI port. Why would there be audio popping? I'm doing really badly. I'm really distracted by this audio thing. It keeps crackling in my headphones. I don't know if you guys can hear anything. Nice. I totally wasted that. Whoops, I was not paying attention. I did not have my defenses out. Man, okay, I haven't done this bad in, ever. That looked like somebody else was playing. That's crazy. Oh, that was really bad. I'm completely distracted.
Let's go!
And now I don't hear it. We'll do a quick Google, see what happens. Hello? No, there it goes. It's going again. Oh, damn it. Yeah, really bad. Really bad. It's just like chopping, and all audio devices in OBS itself are using the same sample rate. Of course they are. I'm using 48 across the board everywhere. Yeah, 48. And Windows, of course. Where is, do I have like no, not reset. Sound settings. More sound settings. Here it is. Oh, of course.